America's most chilling prison escape, the killer who murdered 25 inmates and escaped jail. Introduction. Welcome back to the channel, where today we're diving into one of the most shocking and gruesome prison stories from the United States. A story that left the nation stunned and raised major questions about the safety and effectiveness of the American prison system. Today, we'll be discussing the case of an inmate who not only murdered 25 fellow prisoners, but also managed to escape from one of the most secure jails in America. Stay tuned as we uncover the dark, twisted events that led to this unbelievable crime and escape. Body of the video. Let's set the scene. The year is the late 1990s. A high-security federal prison in the United States houses some of the most dangerous criminals in the country. Among them is a man who would soon become infamous for the atrocities he would commit behind bars. His name was insert name of criminal, and his past was nothing short of terrifying. Known for his violent crimes and his capacity for ruthless brutality, he was locked away in a maximum security facility with little chance of ever seeing the outside world again. But what no one anticipated was the chaos he would unleash on the inside. For months, Name of Inmate had been quietly plotting, waiting for the right moment. The tensions between prisoners were escalating, and the prison's atmosphere was charged with violence and fear. But Name of Inmate wasn't just another dangerous prisoner. He had a plan, and it was about to unfold in the most horrifying way possible. One fateful day, the prison's fragile sense of control shattered. Name of Inmate initiated a brutal killing spree, targeting anyone who stood in his way. In a matter of hours, he took the lives of 25 fellow inmates. The brutality of the murders was staggering, and the prison guards were caught off guard, unprepared for the sheer scale of the violence that erupted within the walls. The question on everyone's mind was, how did a single prisoner manage to carry out such a massacre? How did he have the resources and the mental fortitude to kill 25 men and still escape? The prison's security measures, which were thought to be state-of-the-art, failed miserably that day. Despite being considered one of the most secure jails, with armed guards, surveillance cameras, and reinforced cells, Name of Inmate exploited every flaw in the system. Some suggest that there may have been an inside accomplice. Others believe that Name of Inmate's meticulous planning and sheer willpower allowed him to overpower the guards and break free. The real question remains: how could this happen in one of the country's most secure facilities? Detailed account of the escape. After the murders, the real horror began. Name of Inmate didn't just stop at killing the prisoners. He made a bold and daring escape. How did he manage to do this? The escape was nothing short of genius. Using the chaos from the massacre as a cover, he navigated through the prison, dodging guards and evading surveillance systems. There were multiple security checkpoints he had to cross, each more difficult than the last, but Name of Inmate had planned every move down to the finest detail. Some reports suggest he may have even had inside help from corrupt prison staff, but others argue that his escape was entirely due to his deep understanding of the prison's layout and weaknesses. In the dead of night, as alarms blared and confusion reigned, he made his move. He made it to the perimeter fence, and despite the high-tech security measures meant to prevent any such escape, he managed to breach the prison's defenses. He disappeared into the night, leaving behind nothing but chaos and unanswered questions. Authorities were left scrambling. The prison went into lockdown, but by then, Name of Inmate had vanished without a trace. The nation watched in disbelief as news outlets reported on one of the most successful and chilling escapes in modern prison history. Analysis of the case now. Let's talk about the aftermath. How did Name of Inmate manage to escape so effectively? And what does this say about the flaws in the prison system? One of the biggest questions that followed this case was how a prisoner who had committed such heinous crimes could escape from a facility designed to keep people like him behind bars. Investigations revealed several lapses in security protocols. For example, there was a breakdown in communication between the guards, and some security systems were found to be outdated or malfunctioning. But was this enough to explain such a dramatic escape? Moreover, the issue of corruption within the prison system came to light. Some people believe that corrupt prison staff might have been involved in the planning or execution of the escape. Sparked a nationwide debate about the level of trust and transparency within the prison system and whether enough is being done to ensure the safety of both.